Everybody, how y'all doing? Before we get started, I just want to introduce y'all. We got the NFL rushing leader. If anybody got a problem with that, you come see me. We bout that. Big trust. Woo woo. King Henry in the flesh. Woo woo.
Yeah. King Henry in the flesh.
Hey,
NFL Russian leader.
I'm here.
Can't Knock the Pod, episode 17. What's good?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, man? You look kind of. What's up, man? You all right?
I'm chilling, bro. Ain't
What?
nothing, man.
We can't hear you.
I'm just chilling, bro. Ain't nothing.
You all right? You sure?
Yeah, everybody, how y'all doing out there?
All right. We got low voice DJ Chip Bakes here
Yeah,
today.
you better know it.
We got Lisette, host with the most.
Yeah.
The hostess
Acetalina.
with the mostest.
Heck you.
We got the homie Sean B,
Sean B.
aka. Can I say your AKA? AKA Freddie, AKA Mr. Pronationality. They don't know nothing about that.
Thanks for
And
the wine.
Welcome back, Casey.
Hey, girl.
Where you been, Case?
She's been gone a little bit.
Hmm?
She ain't been fucking with us.
Yeah, I see what's going on.
She was sending
Her
hate.
new nigga,
She was sending hate mail through
he had her
Snap
on
though.
his cuff like, you ain't allowed to go back over there.
Oh,
Like, damn, what kind of, wow. I didn't know this was what was going on, Case.
I didn't know you had a nigga.
Oop, cat's out the bag.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Sorry about that.
we on episode 17.
Yeah, we're on episode 17.
What's that? Yeah,
What?
you not gonna.
Oh, what is it?
Oh no! Tell them what is
I
it.
don't know. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
The Titans.
Well, you're not feeling it today,
Oh,
Chad.
yeah.
I don't know,
what's
man.
going
It's
on?
just too much Titans going on. Like, I don't know.
Oh my god!
I don't know what's going on,
All
man.
right,
like,
well, tell the world what time your team play.
see, bro,
Go ahead.
that's why I don't like coming up here no more, bro.
It's cool.
That's
Chip,
why I don't like
we
coming
both
up
on the
here, bro.
couch.
He
Let
changing,
the,
bro.
both-
let
we
the
both-
Bro, he
listeners
changing,
know
bro. That's the problem.
what time the Cowboys play.
It's cool, bro. It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro.
That's all I want to know.
The SEC at
What
there, by
type-
the way.
Huh?
The SEC.
You
at
just
there.
looked that up, bro. Said ain't
I
Spanish
did
for real, bro.
not.
Like,
Don't hate.
Yes,
She
man.
didn't look that.
I
up.
see what's going. I see
Don't
what's
hate.
Hater.
today. It's gonna
Yeah.
be jump on tip today. I got
It
y'all.
is. Yes.
I got y'all. All right. What topic y'all want to get to then,
Hold
so
on,
we can hurry up and get this shit over with?
I can't ask how y'all weekend was.
Go ahead, man.
How was your weekend?
My shit was fun. I had a
Was
ball.
it-
I went to go see D. Ray Davis in Cleveland.
Oh, you had a date night.
Yeah. We went on a date. It
Oh,
was date weekend.
that's a good thing you had that date weekend.
Mm-hmm.
How are things now?
How things go. They're up and they're down. But I'm here. I'm breathing.
Hey,
I'm blessed.
all right. So let me just ask you a question.
Date night was dope.
Shouldn't a date weekend account for more? Shouldn't that give you like at least a week
Yeah.
without
It
going to the
should,
doghouse?
I could agree.
Yeah, I mean, I thought so. I mean,
Because from my phone conversations with you, I want to say you was in the doghouse like,
it was the next day.
I want to say like Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, no.
And side note, if y'all trying to go to Top Golf, y'all gotta reserve that shit 7 days in advance.
What?
Cause Top Golf is like 20 minutes from Improv in Cleveland. We go there thinking that we about to play. Hell no. That shit was 6-hour wait, and every parking lot in that area was full. I thought it was like a convention going on. All these motherfuckers at Top Golf.
Wow.
He was like, bro, you gotta reserve it like 7 days in advance. Like, but shout out to them. It looked like they making their money back. But yeah, you ain't going to Top Golf.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
but besides that, the weekend was dope. I had a dope weekend.
you're still in the doghouse.
Yeah, I'm there.
Maybe I can help you.
It happens.
Maybe I
You know,
help you out.
I don't want your help.
Y'all heard that. Said, how was your weekend? What you do?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything?
I
That's
really
good.
didn't. I was going to go out, and I decided not to. So I just chilled for real.
Yeah,
I didn't even go to no bars. I don't even think I went to any bars.
you didn't go to the hookah.
Nope.
You
I didn't
didn't
even go
do
to the hookah. Nope. Didn't go.
Why you didn't
Maybe
go
next
to the
weekend.
hookah?
I watched Power, though.
I didn't watch it, so don't tell me.
12:01. I was on my computer like, what's good?
What's good? I didn't hear a lot of commentary about this week's episode, so
No, they said it was a bad episode. I mean, but
it's up and down. People are so
No, it wasn't bad.
don't believe the
goddamn
streets.
critic.
Don't
Yeah.
believe the streets.
yeah,
the streets
I
lie.
ain't- Yeah.
I-
Shout out for the likes.
y'all not gonna ask me.
What
but
you do, bro? How was your weekend?
I had a tremendous weekend.
Why? What was it? What was so good about it?
Saturday night around 8:00, my boys, we got on the horse
Huh?
and we rode to Baltimore
Okay. All right.
and we did work.
Anything else?
Yeah. What else?
Oh, okay.
What else happened
Okay.
this weekend?
It's cool.
Because I'm sure that's going to be in the sports topic, so we can talk about that.
It's
then.
cool. It's cool.
What'd you do Sunday?
What'd you do Sunday?
I don't know. I worked on the
Nothing.
show. That's what I did Sunday.
Okay.
I think.
He polished his dog.
I
tag
did
on
watch the
Sunday.
championship game yesterday.
Man, I swear to God, I've been that dog tag up, bro.
what
tear this
what
bitch
dog
up
tag?
Sunday.
This one right here? This one
Oh,
right here that I'm
wow.
wearing?
Look extra shiny today.
Yeah,
Man,
you know.
this cat is a fucking joke, man. Get
Hey.
out of here.
Hey, one time for the squad.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, but
Bro, if y'all go to the bowl, please buy a jersey or something.
hey,
Like,
man,
go get a funky ass something,
A
bro.
flag, something.
Dang,
man,
like
y'all just gonna
you
keep
gonna
hating.
just-
Y'all just gonna keep
Just
hating
saying.
on
It's all good.
I mean, we got
Right.
jackets, jerseys, shorts, socks,
come on, you
hats,
know
and
how
we
I
still on the
get
couch.
down.
So,
We ain't.
we on the couch. Chip.
I'm off of
It's cool.
sports.
Hey, you
what
know-
else we were talking about?
me. All right, we can get off. We can
Yeah,
get
man.
off.
Shout
that.
out
We
to
can-
my Penguins though.
We can get off. Can I just?
I'm
Can
gonna
I?
shout them out later.
Y'all thought we was playing.
You
Y'all
better
thought
get
we
it-
was playing. We
get
ain't
it off,
playing.
man.
This ain't for
Go
play
ahead.
play.
Get it off, man.
Listen, all right, it's cool. I know y'all coming for me.
Nah, it's cool, bro. Like I wasn't gonna fuck with you if y'all lost, but
You still
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, I think I am.
The last team to make the playoffs, make it to the AFC Championship game. You
that's
can't
all right.
hate. I don't.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm not gonna lose no sleep.
I got you.
All right.
Wish you had that same energy 6 weeks ago.
Call 911 and say I seen somebody climbing in the window.
Wow.
I had the police come wake your ass up at 5 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Okay.
I
That's
ain't
cool.
gonna meme you. I'm
Okay. That's cool.
gonna wake you up.
Just make sure you
I'm
tell
about
make sure you tell the kids what you did.
What?
They father.
What?
Um,
So you trying to put me in jail? I see where this going.
is the Drake curse still real?
No.
Mm.
Life is good.
Well, you know the. I see. Listen, I see what you did there. Yeah, I don't have that sound effect. That's you.
I got gifts for y'all. I forgot. I got some more wide shoe gear.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chip, thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
We
That's what I do, man. You
we could
know.
have put our wine in here.
Yeah, let's all right. Let's back it up.
How much
Rewind.
were these?
Rewind. Let's
Nah,
rewind for a
what?
second here.
I'm-
I want to shout out Sean B first for coming in with 2 bottles of wine.
my man. Shout
You
out
know
to
what I'm
Sean.
saying? Because he knew he was late, so he said,
Yeah, the rules.
"Since I'm gonna be late,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring some wine and cups so we can
And
drink
drink
it.
cups.
Yeah.
Listen, all y'all other friends out there,
Yeah, y'all better pay
step your
attention.
game up.
Take
Yeah.
heed.
Take
He
heed.
Casey.
came bearing gifts.
Yep.
Take heed, Casey.
Cough,
Yep.
cough. Case.
Yeah, Case.
Um,
Case dog is having a
I'm
ball with
gonna
those
shout out.
toys.
I'm gonna shout out to Chip Banks. Y'all know this.
But
hurt.
this the second time I done came through.
This
You
nigga came
have,
through
you
with
right.
some Mighty Kids meals,
Oh, okay.
Mighty Happy Meals from McDonald's.
Yeah.
We had nuggets,
Uh,
fries,
Nuggets,
burgers,
cheeseburgers.
toys.
Yeah.
I got some toys. Let me get y'all toys so I can take them to my kids.
I took
I got some toys to take to my kids. And now he's giving us these wide shoe cups,
yeah. It's
And,
a calendar inside of it.
a calendar, a magnet for the basketball game. So yes, thanks Chip.
But give me my shit back
Really,
then, nigga.
really appreciate that cup.
This is the good ice cup at night, nigga. What
This
you
a-
talking about?
This a liquor cup.
You gonna put liquor in this?
That's a big ass cup for some liquor.
Yeah,
Man.
I put this. You know, you fill this up with some ice water. This is what this for.
That's what you only got to drink ice water out the faucet
Huh?
with that cup.
That's these cups.
That's
yep.
that cup.
This
You
the
drink
cup
out
you
the
grab out the
faucet.
cabinet.
Yeah, you just fill it up and drink it.
I thought it was a nice cup though.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
straight. Let's,
Oh wow, this guy. Man. This
So
guy
back
is
to the Drake
bougie,
curse.
man.
I just wanted to get to the Drake curse real quick because we saw the Titans and we
Yeah.
can lead us along. He put up a picture or shouted out Lamar Jackson,
Yeah,
and
he's still
the,
MVP.
the Raven fans were heated when he did that because they know the Drake curse. We know what happened to the Warriors. We know what happened to Kentucky and Alabama the years he posted them. Shout out to Drizzy. Go ahead and post Kansas City for your dog. Go ahead and do that. Shout out. Go ahead and give some love to Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes, that's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a great game.
It is, man. We got to get to his head early, cause that boy
Y'all
bad.
gotta come. Y'all got a nice D.
Hey,
Y'all got a
did
nice
you see
D.
the group chat when the Texas was up? I was like,
Cash was talking shit.
hey, I was like, damn, man, I really wanted to play the Chiefs because I think we could beat them.
I took like a 5-minute nap and
Them
woke up
boys
was
put
like,
up 51
God
points.
damn.
Never mind. God damn.
They D ain't really worth a damn, but they offense they gonna score.
51. That's a lot.
Yeah, especially in playoffs.
Let me see. I think that's all. We really ain't got nothing else on sports on that one. I did watch the championship game yesterday with my man Kush. You see the seafood boy we had? Did you see my snap?
Yeah, that's
That's pretty lit.
It
We
looked
need to
good.
do that.
That look
It
good.
look good.
It was
Did
real
you
good.
save anybody? Did you?
You see, we ain't
Why
got
you
no,
ain't bring us
we
none?
ain't got no
Bruh,
place today.
that whole table lasted 20 minutes.
What?
Niggas put on gloves and got busy.
There was only 3 of y'all there.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
more people. Oh,
You know, listen, man.
okay. I got you.
Everybody don't make the camera. Come on, man. Put everybody on camera, man.
I got you. I see what's going on.
Who was you? You know,
I was
ops?
chilling.
You
chilling.
know, ops?
Nah, not at all.
All right. So let's dive in. Let's. I keep saying we ain't a music podcast,
But we're gonna talk about music.
we're gonna talk about. We are a generally based music podcast. Though.
Is that? That's because
I
you're
think
hip hop.
I think most of our topics are music based,
Okay.
and then they just go from there.
All right, Casey, start what?
So we're gonna jump into the music.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, his watch is shiny.
Oh, yeah,
Thanks,
he icy
Casey.
today.
Thanks, Casey.
So is your grill.
Shut up.
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
funny.
Man, this
I'm
cat-
sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry,
I
man.
see
Don't
what
see you in
you
2
mean.
years, Chip.
Nah, man.
Don't
Hey,
see
I
you in
paid
2
for
years,
these. I don't
Chip.
give a fuck.
Period.
These cost more than niggas' grills. I'm telling you right now.
Period.
Cash money.
Stun on them chips.
Yeah. Some racks on these. That's why I smile like that.
I know that's
Hey,
right.
braces ain't cheap, if you know.
Hell no.
Better with the
Yeah.
retainer. That's what I didn't do. That's why I got a gap. But the hoes like it because you can put that clit right there when you down there.
Okay, and
They love that.
to our next topic, we have
God, he's on a fucking roll. Hey, he on the roll. That's that wine, bro. That's that wine. Hey.
Am
Wow, this cat on the roll, man.
All right.
This cat the best. Casey is smiling like a motherfucker.
Don't do that. Don't. No, she ain't smiling because of that. Hello, don't do that. That's why I ain't ask no questions because I ain't want nobody to get the wrong idea.
No questions.
Don't do that.
Just
man.
get the money.
Don't do that. Don't do
All
that.
right.
Don't
Next
do
time.
that. I'll start this bitch over right now. Start this whole podcast.
come on, man. We already an hour and a half. No,
Right. So
Oh, she
chill
got
out.
somewhere to be. She got.
I
you
got,
got a curfew
I
today.
got an appointment.
Whoa.
Oh, what kind of?
We ain't
Wait.
even gonna ask what kind of
Ain't no
appointment.
doctors open this late, nigga.
Next
What kind
topic.
of? Give a fuck about that kind of appointment.
Wow.
All right, let's dive into music. I want to get into Nipsey. Let's get into Nipsey.
Yeah.
Let's start off with that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So, Victory Lap went platinum.
Ah, shit. About time. I thought it already went platinum. It should have been platinum.
That says a lot.
That's a problem.
That says a lot. That says a lot. Normally, when somebody passes away, the streams go through the roof.
But
And
they
it's-
did. I mean,
Not enough to go platinum.
and it was out a year before.
but that's what make me think something is wrong.
Niggas wasn't playing Nipsey like that. Niggas was lying.
Niggas had to be lying.
Niggas wasn't bumping Nipsey like that.
Niggas was lying.
It was out
bro.
a year before he passed, or almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year. It was
Probably
just
a
coming up
year.
on a year.
I think it was a year, actually. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna say a year. And now it's almost been a year since he died. It'll be a year in March. At the end of March.
That's crazy.
And it's just now going platinum.
Yeah. It's a great album.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
yeah, I
It's
love
amazing.
yeah.
I mean, but you know, another thing too is Nipsey had so much music out there. I wonder, was people trying to catch up? Because like, I was talking to people and they didn't know about Slauson Boy and some of the older mixtapes. So, you know, that I mean, overall, I'm sure he's had to sell more than the
Right.
streams. It's like, what is it, 3 times? Well, no, more than that. You got like 100 million. 300 million to get platinum or gold. So I'm sure the
I don't know
streams is
the
through the
numbers.
roof. But
I know I
not
played it.
particularly just on that album.
I played it 10,000 times myself.
Right.
Oh yeah,
So-
I mean we showed our hours like
So like I don't.
on that. What was the app called when we did the music
That
check
was
at
just
the
the
end of the
Apple
year?
Music
Yeah,
check.
like I think it said I had Nipsey was number one. I want to say it was like 68 hours, something crazy.
Yeah, so I don't. But that doesn't mean Victory Lap 68 hours.
No, just Nipsey overall.
Yeah, that was just some news that I thought was pretty shocking because a lot of people said they was listening to it.
Guy's pump faking. That's for sure.
Keep it moving with music. Some Kendrick Lamar music news came out.
Yeah, I don't know. The rock thing kind of threw me for a loop. I don't know.
So he said his next album is going to be rock orient.
I don't know.
I'm not.
I mean, maybe he's just tapping into the live, like guitar,
Which has been done before,
Yeah.
and it has
drum
been done
scene, you know,
well.
kind of like Lil Wayne,
Lil Wayne.
you know.
Lil Wayne had good songs. He didn't have a.
Yeah, I'm
it
not saying
wasn't
like
a
an
solid
album. I'm
project.
just
Yeah.
saying like specific
Wayne's
songs
wasn't
that he.
solid.
Yeah.
I went.
I know it's cold as fucking here, man.
I know. I see your nipples through your shirt.
Oh wow, that's
You,
oh wow.
you really want me to start the show over?
No.
Hey, we ain't starting this. We're going to move
Oh
back.
my
to-
I'm
god!
just kidding.
Wow.
Wow. Right.
That's
not
like
even-
wild. They
Let that be the last time we refer to my nipples on the podcast.
I ain't gotta worry about me.
But the rock, he said the rock album is finished.
Okay, so we're gonna start seeing Kendrick.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
He gonna give
I don't
us
know. They
promo-
said no, actually
promo
it was somebody tweeting that insider, so it wasn't
Mm.
Kendrick's in it, but I'm pretty sure it's true. I know Jay did the little rock thing before. Wayne, of course, has done it a couple times. Joe-
Jay's was big though when it did.
Yeah, it
drop.
was. It was.
But
Cool.
is it gonna be like that? Jay's was like unplugged and they like remade.
Right.
So this original, I mean,
Oh, it was way
unless
different.
he going
yeah.
Hendrix like Jimi Hendrix.
Well,
or,
Joe Button did it.
I don't remember the Joe album. Which one was it?
Rage Against the Machine. He did it with that one.
Yep.
So, and that sounded good. That was a good mixture.
I mean, it's gonna
of-
sound good.
but I
It's
just
just Kendrick. I just don't know, like lyrically, where's we like what it. I don't know. I want
that
to hear
shows how big. To me, Kendrick is the biggest rapper in the game.
biggest. What define biggest? I don't know.
Maybe my wording wasn't right, but he's at the point where, thought we silenced him today. He's at the point where he came out with Good Kid, Mad City, right?
Yeah.
Then I'm talking about albums. He had stuff before that. Then he next was To Pimp a Butterfly. Totally
Love
different
that
from
album.
Good Kid, Mad City,
Yeah.
right?
I think
Not-
that was before his time. I always tell you that.
But it's nothing. A lot of people say that, but it's nothing. Sounded nothing like
no,
anything
sonically,
else.
no.
Damn, nothing like those
No.
other three.
No.
So now he's like, I got to do something. I think he's
As
on
an
that.
artist, like he's doing that
But-
Kanye thing. Because after College Dropout 3, Kanye
But
felt
Kanye
like
had
he to
albums
go
that
somewhere
sounded
sonically different.
after that
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
He still had three that was kind of sonically the same.
yeah.
The first three.
And I feel like Kendrick too young to be doing it.
Yeah, I feel
'Cause
like
it's like you can have a lane.
you can have a lane.
You haven't like. I feel like he's trying to search for different sound, but I think he's doing it prematurely. You don't got to do that right now. Like the sound that you gave us before, shit,
Right.
Niggas still
But we
buying
want-
that crack.
right, we want to hear that, but he hasn't done it wrong yet. So we can't
Nah,
like
he ain't done it wrong yet.
we can't fault him for wanting to do something different when
People
he's
try
like,
to talk shit about To Pimp a Butterfly. Like I was on Twitter arguing left and right.
but people that's in music, I've seen
they
that
loved it.
as almost like one
George
or two.
Clinton probably cried listening to that.
But I'm saying they had that as like album of the decade
yeah.
on a couple lists that I've
Yeah.
seen. So
I mean, I'm
It gets
anxious
his
to hear.
praises.
It's Kendrick. It's Kendrick
yeah, but that to me that's what puts him at the top
because he keeps pushing the envelope.
because he pushes the envelope more than any other body at the top. Other
But
than
see, I
Ye.
was saying that about Ye. Motherfuckers thought I was crazy
No, but Ye is
because it's not easy to do.
It's not. It's
Like as
definitely not easy.
a creative to continue to draw from some kind of. It's not easy to do.
has Ye changed up sonic sound from what the last two
Well,
albums?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Yeezus, but the one before Yeezus is what? My
Pablo.
Beautiful. Dark Twisted Fantasy, and
That's still my
Pablo.
favorite.
Was that two sounding super sounding different?
Yeah.
It was okay.
My Twisted Dark Fantasy, I think this has a whole piece. Like, I don't know, that album is amazing.
Yeah,
It's an
that's my
amazing
album of the decade.
That's my favorite album.
That's my album. Of the
But
decade.
Life of Pablo, going to that tour made me love that album like
I
10
like that
times
album
more.
too. I like it.
You know what I mean?
Till I seen
What?
how he made that album.
I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah, I seen you that video.
Yeah, shoot me that.
But yeah,
But you ain't
we was
fucking
on-
with Ye no more, so
No, I mean
it's all good.
nobody's. I mean,
What?
I listened to some Ye the other day and almost cried.
Damn.
I almost cried
I ain't gonna lie,
because it's like
you don't
I'm
wanna-
never going to
like,
get
damn,
this
it's-
again.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man,
Like,
you gotta get off of this shit. We gotta send little
you-
Judas.
so you telling them to get off Jesus?
Uh,
Are you telling them to get off God? Is that what you're saying right
I
now?
ain't telling him to get off God.
Wow.
I'm not telling him to get off God. I didn't say that.
Wow.
I didn't say-
What'd you- Just right.
Yeah,
This is on my
just-
Sunday.
Who?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't listen.
No,
When I listen to church music on Sunday, my church album on Sunday is
yeah, I need something that's gonna make me cry.
Kirk
I'm
Franklin?
on that. Never would have made it.
Yolanda Adams.
Jim Jones on my way to church.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga. That,
Okay.
niggas don't know about that intro. I listen to that shit.
Nah,
nigga,
niggas don't know about
and
that.
get in the mood, like hallelujah.
This got a fucking fool, man. Stop, man. We got.
So we here for Kendrick this year.
Yeah, we here for Kendrick. We gonna go to Rose.
Let's go to Shaggy.
This is funny as fuck.
Let's go to
Hilarious.
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Okay, so Shaggy turned down to be on the Rihanna album,
I feel him.
which the Rihanna album that we were supposed to get last year.
So I think it's 2 years now.
No, she promised it in 2019 though that we was gonna get a Rihanna album.
We still ain't got it.
No, we still ain't got it.
She enjoying the bread.
I mean, she's enjoying life. She's paid,
I'm
but
enjoying
Shaggy,
her Instagram.
she wanted Shaggy to audition to be on the album, and he said no.
Why would she do that?
You don't think he should have auditioned?
Man, fuck out of here. I'm Shaggy. I don't like what the fuck.
But Shaggy ain't.
I'm talking, especially from where she from. I'm fucking Shaggy.
I mean, as far as being known, like I get it, but I mean, what
I-
other hits has Shaggy?
It's been a
had?
while. Maybe she
Yeah,
wanted
No,
to see
but I'm-
how he sound on a certain sound.
That's different. That's a conversation we can have. Like, and honestly, Shaggy, y'all go look it up. Shaggy got other records that went big in other countries.
We understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So she know
She do too.
she
though.
from over there. No, that's what I'm saying. So she know his caliber already.
Right.
Right.
So why have him audition? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind
like,
of
Maybe they could have used a different word. Maybe the word audition fucked him up because I'm gonna tell you, if you don't know, it be mad niggas on songs that
Oh,
we
yeah,
never
that
get to
don't
hear
make
that
it, yeah.
get cut off. So
But those are still conversations that
those are like
at least
auditions.
management or something. Yeah, but like I feel like he's basically saying that he had like they came at him like nigga you got to audition. I don't give a fuck about it if it wasn't me or whatever the record you had in '92. Fuck that song, nigga. You auditioning, bro.
I mean, his pockets must be beautiful, which I'm sure they are.
No, yeah.
I ain't counting. His
Hey,
pockets,
go on
but-
his IG, Shaggy living.
but
Mm-hmm.
I'd have probably hopped on the re-album. I'd have definitely hopped on
You
the
would have swallowed your shit.
I'd have hopped on the re-album.
I
man.
think he feel this. I think more
he probably
so.
didn't feel
'cause
disrespected.
I don't think he's Jamaican. He I don't know, but from one of them Caribbean countries.
I mean, apparently he ain't missing no opportunities. What it still say?
Mr. Boombastic.
That's what he is.
hey,
I mean, I do.
I mean they was hits.
I mean, yeah, man, we got a little problems with that, man.
It's
He
still
ain't
Mr. Boombastic.
he can't- Dang. I mean, that's what he is. I mean,
For him, the audition is a little far. I do think.
I mean, maybe they
that.
could have used
I
better
mean,
words.
they could have used better words.
Yeah.
I hope they didn't go into him like
Was
that.
this a conversation between management or?
Probably so.
Because also
you
a
know
third
how-
party can always fuck it up.
Right.
Like especially if he
But
nigga came like nigga she wanted to audition man fuck them
right.
Right.
But niggas do get cut off of songs all the time.
all the time.
He could have got on there and bodied it. Next thing you know, you know what I'm
Chris
saying?
Brown might have been on that motherfucker.
Who knows?
No.
Who knows? I mean, shit. With Rihanna, my nigga, anything
Man,
goes.
I'm ready for her though.
They
I
waiting
can't
for
lie.
Rihanna album,
I'm waiting
like-
for her.
I'm scared what the numbers gonna do when this shit drops.
They're gonna be ridiculous.
The Beehive gonna be hating like a motherfucker.
Her last album was 2016.
She about to explode.
I wonder where she's gonna go with it. Like, is she gonna go emotional? Is she
No,
gonna
it's
go
straight. It's straight on that.
empowered?
It's straight on that
She need to give us
reggae
that
tone.
shit. Yeah, she need to give
Oh,
us that
okay.
She
shit.
going on
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know she going with that straight to Toronto.
Yeah. Ooh, this summer
Ooh,
about to
she
be-
better drop it before Caravana.
Ooh.
This guy can't wait. Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
Casey.
wow, Casey, she's
Wow.
ready.
She hit us with.
Can't wait.
She hit us with the Jeezy. Let's get it.
She got well. Also, she gained that weight. She might have to get in shape because a tour come after the album.
Hey, Casey thought you was talking about her. She was about. Hey, she just popped out like a Jack in the Box. Yeah. She
No, listen,
definitely
trust me.
Smother,
I love it all.
Smother me.
But
like
I
a pork
love
chop
it all.
in them
I don't give a damn. I'm saying,
Like-
baby, gotta be. She gotta be in shape to hit the tour. That's
Shout
you know
out
what I
to
mean.
them
That's
getting wild.
because she ain't doing no small shows. She gotta be able to run around on that big ass stage they built.
You
for
think
her.
she gonna have Megan knees?
Oh, she
Megan
did.
knees.
She had Megan knees before. Megan, what the-
Right.
what?
I'm just saying.
You seen
I
her.
don't know. You get a little thick.
Man,
You might lose
hey,
them
hey,
knees,
hey.
man.
man.
Nah, she gonna get them knees back together. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Rihanna, we are here for you, huh?
Here for you.
Really?
Here, I'm here.
Come through.
Speaking of Megan,
Yeah,
man,
I am throwing the bottle at you, for real.
I t-
I'm throwing the bottle at you, man. I don't care nothing about him. I'm telling you right now, it's full blown beef.
I told you,
beef.
nigga, I'm throwing a bottle
I'm
at
throwing
you,
the
nigga.
motherfucking bottle.
We can talk about that.
full-blown beefing.
If they could get cool now, we can get cool.
yeah,
right.
we get back cool.
We get cool.
I'm sure our parents will get us together,
Sound, nigga.
because my dad gonna be with it. He gonna be full blown with the beef. Like, for real?
Hey man,
Huh?
I ain't worried about pops.
You ain't
man.
worried about-
I ain't worried about pops though. You saying that like I would just keep it real with you, but I ain't worried about your pops, man.
This guy said he is getting old.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Cat
Yeah,
got asthma, man. It's I'm sorry.
Shout out to Pops.
Right. Yeah.
Asthma
You're
game.
gonna lose our asthma.
Yeah, chill out, man, before we
inhaler
lose my.
listeners.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
This episode of Can't Knock the Pod is brought to you by www.can'tknockthepod.com,
Bum, 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 bum.
where you can get your Can't Knock the Pod merch at.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Yes.
here.
So-
Merch is definitely here.
I want a pink one.
I want a pink one.
I want a pink
Did
one.
you order yours already?
I'm ordering it right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm a
All right.
medium.
Wow.
Hey. Shout out to everybody that ordered merch already.
Yes, we definitely appreciate
Yeah,
you, man.
yeah.
I'm very humbled and thankful to everybody that ordered merch or
It's fucking
hit me
lit.
up and said they are going to order merch. I appreciate you. You shared it. Thank you. Yeah, we pay for our own ad. You
Yeah.
stick to music. Let me just check time on this. Rick Ross interview. I know y'all didn't probably. You
I
look
did.
a little bit.
Yeah, I read it. I
You
thought
read
it was
it.
a video, but I read it.
Yeah, it was in the. I read
I
it.
caught pieces of it.
You
the-
read pieces of it
Read pieces, and I caught pieces of the interview he did with Steve Harvey, too.
with Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
He
see
been
that
doing
at
like
all.
a tour. He been on like I don't know if it's a book run or what.
He ain't
but
mentioned his book on the.
Mhm.
he ain't mentioned this on the complex.
Nah, he
Mm-mm.
ain't
And that
mentioned
was,
his
I
book.
think that interview was in December. if I'm
What,
not
the complex
mistaken.
one?
The recent one, yeah.
I thought that was January. Basically on there, I be feeling like Rick Ross be dodging questions.
Oh,
Man.
he's the best question deflector
Oh
in
my
history.
God, he be ducking
man.
questions,
He'll say
man.
something just
And they don't. To me, they don't even be like hard questions that he ducking. Like my nigga, they asked him, "What's your best album to you?"
Port of Miami.
He ain't even really say that. He ain't say
But
that.
because it's like been a trend with artists like I don't want my first album to be my best album. It's been like a trend with artists.
yeah,
You don't
that's
think Port of
okay.
Miami a classic?
I mean,
Where
I
was
fuck
you
with
at?
it, but do you listen to it right
Where-
now?
So what album would you say is a classic is? What?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what Rick Ross classic album is.
This is we ain't gonna talk about music.
You guys don't think
don't
he
know.
has
Talk
a
about music.
solo classic?
I mean, I was a Rick
I don't
Ross
know.
fan, so I
I'm
may
a
be
Rick Ross.
biased.
No, I'm a fan, but I don't know.
I mean, I thought Port of Miami was a classic.
if I would have to pick one, I would say Port of Miami.
I mean,
But that's also was ushering in a new sound and
a new era,
a new era of
exactly
music.
right.
Going back and listening to it now, it I don't want to hear it too much. There's a couple of songs that I want to
Let
hear,
me see.
but I
What's
don't
on the
really
list?
even. He got out. I mean,
he got a gang of albums, but I feel like the most. I always go by like the one that I remember sonically the most, and it would have to be Port of Miami.
nah.
Port of Miami.
He
I ain't gonna lie. Damn, Port of Miami was a good album. This
whatever one.
God Forgives I Don't was also a nice record, cause that was the album with Three Kings on it. So sophisticated
What's the one when
That
he
was a
did the
and Mastermind.
Teflon Don? I might have to say Teflon Don is a classic.
Teflon Don is a classic.
Teflon Don is a classic.
That's what I'm saying. He got
Teflon Don is a classic.
he stood the test of time. And I would
Teflon Don.
Yeah.
I'm not a star.
somebody lie.
Come
on, man.
Freemason.
Come on, bro.
Tears of Joy. Maybach Music 3.
Last night I cried tit. What?
Live Fast, Die Young.
Man,
Super
come
High.
on. That album right there.
Yeah, MC Hammer, BMF.
Come on, man.
What number album? was
MC
it?
Hammer and BMF was on that
Yeah,
album.
yeah. Aston Martin Music.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
the
the
album.
album.
Yeah.
I didn't know what album that was
that's
on.
that's
That's
the
a
classic
classic.
album.
To me,
Yeah.
that's
Because
classic.
them singles took them singles helped change the culture at that time.
Yeah.
Only 11 songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's to me. That's his
That's
classic.
Teflon Don?
Yep.
When did
Damn,
that
I
come
thought-
out?
2010.
Wow. So the start
Yeah.
of the.
And I remember 2010 was a good music year. Fuck.
Yes, it was.
2010
The start of the decade. Wow. That could be up there in the top albums of the decade for real.
with Teflon Don?
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh,
that
yeah.
on anybody's
Yeah.
list, but going back, that's when he came to Youngstown and niggas ain't fuck with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
here.
came. And that was
was part of
the
that.
height of his career.
We was so salty. We took a loss.
Yeah, we was sick. We was super sick. Like I
Down
ain't
on
gonna
that
lie,
one.
like that's BMF era. That's that album. That's that time right there.
That should have been a guaranteed win.
Yeah. We won't talk
But
about
hey,
that.
that's our city.
Shout out to Ross.
But back to the interview. Yeah, he wouldn't name his favorite album. He said he let the streets determine that. But he did talk about him executive producing a Nas project. So I thought that was pretty interesting because everybody loves Rick Ross beat selection. So I think that'd be
He got one of the coldest beat selections in the game.
that's a fact. He said they actually spoke about it, so it is something that can really happen.
Please, Nas,
He talked
please,
about a
Nas.
new Self-Made 4 coming out, a group. But he said it was going to be a little different approach,
I hope so.
putting on more people that we never heard
New
of.
people,
Right.
Yeah, because I know Gunplay.
He
is
said he
homie,
wanted to start
but-
putting
but-
new people
but
on.
listen,
Yeah.
But let it go, man.
And he's doing another solo project this year. So
I'm here for that.
Yeah, I'm
I fuck with
always.
Ross. Yeah.
Always. And then he talked about something else. I forgot. I should have wrote it down. The Drake situation, kind of. He talked about how cool him and Drake was, and how
Drake talked about that too in his interview.
how they were going to do an album, a mixtape or something, and why they were going to do it. He was like, Drake was at my house every day, like every day, all day. He'd be at his crib chilling and shit. So that was just making me think about that Drake and Meek Mill beef, the kind of position it put Ross in,
Yeah.
knowing how cool they really are, and it's like
I respect Ross' stance though, because he handled it.
he handled it well.
Well.
He sided with Meek, which
That
he
you got
should
to. That's your
have
dog.
did, but he didn't cross a line.
He didn't.
You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, I'm riding this my nigga, but I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
cross the line because I know that y'all niggas is gonna get back cool
Yeah.
in all this. But he still be dodging questions, man.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Most definitely.
Yeah. The biggest. You know, I ain't gonna answer that, but we is gonna get a lemon pepper at the Wingstop. Me and the missus, and if that's what she want to do, I mean, bro, I be
He
cracking
was talking
up.
about
I fuck-
Lizzo too.
Yeah,
Taking
yeah.
Lizzo to Wingstop.
Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
take that. They're gonna do a song where they're taking a Wingstop.
I
Yeah.
like
Get
him.
her a 10-piece lemon pepper.
Yeah.
Then cry.
The biggest. I
um,
fuck with Ross though. Shout out to MMG. I feel like, and we can get off of Ross, but I feel like Ross is a good example of what Marshawn Lynch was talking about in that post game interview, like taking care of the bread that you get while you're in your winning season.
Right.
Because he's never been marketed the most. He's never been the biggest artist. We can clearly see they don't give him his just due. But when he got that bag, he showed niggas like how to invest in it and flip it and triple it. So shout out to Ross. Sounds like we're having some technical difficulties with the headphones.
Yeah, you know this cheap ass shit. Just keep it funky. These headphones, these ain't no motherfucking beats.
What are these? Let me see.
Samson's.
Oh.
Oh,
Samsung?
Nah.
I'm talking to Samson.
Nah, Samson.
Oh,
Sam.
Sam.
The
Sam.
nigga Sam.
Sam and son.
The nigga Sam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam and his son.
Sam and his son. Appreciate y'all.
Stick to music. Like I said, we music heavy. We
Yeah,
half an
today
hour
is super
in.
Music heavy.
But it's good. It's good music topics though.
Speaking of good, life is good.
all right, Drake and
Yeah.
Future.
I listened to it about 5 times on Saturday.
It's 2 different songs put together.
Yeah. Typical Drizzy.
I rock with it.
I fucks with it.
I
Oh, the
like
record. The
I
record.
fucks with it. Sean, you fuck with it? Casey?
I like
I
it.
fuck with it.
And we're gonna get back to
The
some
video is hard too.
Yeah.
one of the best videos.
They
I'm glad they
say-
redoing videos like this.
Yeah.
They say I think a local artist in Cali kind of did the same type of video,
Oh,
and he's
yeah.
blaming
They stole
them
it.
for stealing his idea.
It happens.
It happens. Yeah.
Right.
I'm a go on a limb, but I feel like the baby and I can't think of it's a white rapper. I can't think of his name right now. They really sparked like visuals coming back into play. I think the baby and is it Logic?
I don't know.
Who had the record that was called like Schizophrenia or something?
I don't
Was it
listen.
Logic? It
It
might have
probably
been
was
Logic. Yeah.
It probably was Logic.
But his videos, the last couple of years been dope. But I like that, like, cause I find myself watching videos more than I ever did. Damn, Casey, what you got?
Playing with these toys.
Playing with the toys, but it's a dope visual.
No, I fucked with the song. I hope that was a throwaway record though. Yeah, I do.
You think that's you think that's a big? I don't think that's. I would hope not with their quality.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just
Yeah.
hope it was like, we just gonna put this out
just for now. Yeah.
just for now because that quality. I mean, the record.
I mean, the record. I mean, it
It's
is
cool.
what it is, but it was like,
it's forgettable.
yeah, they doing that. I mean, they just. But I think it's gonna go platinum because it's them.
Oh,
'Cause
for sure.
every fucking radio station in the country threw that song on there within 24 hours on
Right.
there in rotation.
It was popping.
My nigga said, "Hey, go ahead and give me some more. Hit my cup."
Yeah, I need some more of that. I'm in the mood.
But I
Call-
fuck with the record.
Call my baby mom as soon as we get out of here.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna toss her that 40
I don't pay her 40
on
my
top
nigga.
of your child support.
Oh,
40 too much.
40 too much?
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, that was in the Bible. That was in the Bible.
What? Oh,
That-
I did see that. That's a
Yeah,
scripture.
That's a scripture.
What is
Yeah.
that? The new King's
It said
version?
like a
Like,
prostitute's
that's
fee
in
is
the,
like a
that's
loaf
in the,
of bread.
that's in King James.
Yeah.
the Old Testament?
No, that was in the new one. Bro.
That's not in the New
That was in the
Testament.
new one. Yeah.
Can we talk about Future for a second?
Yeah.
Actually, before we get to Future, Sean just now listening to Drake music.
Yeah. I'm disappointed. I don't.
Why did it take you so long to listen to Drake music?
10 years to be exact.
I don't believe this.
I really don't believe
I don't
you.
believe this.
So what
I don't
day?
believe this. Why?
2 weeks ago,
I know what it is.
he was a hater.
No, it's that light skin, dark
Dark
skin
skin.
beef. Like, that's
part of it? Wow,
that's crazy.
That's
man.
crazy. Our own
See
people.
what's going on with our own people. Drake
So-
said that in the interview, man.
So Sean
Hey,
Sean
man.
just now went on the 2 weeks ago. He went on the Drake binge and listened to all Drake
magical,
albums.
wasn't it?
And was on Facebook talking about it while he was doing it, and I was in tears when that nigga said Drake got some classics. I was weak as fuck.
Like,
duh. Like, oh, he's one of the goats.
Hey,
You think?
when you got to that Tuscan leather, though, a tear almost dropped, didn't it? Man, listen.
Drinking this wine. Hey.
Wow.
That nigga
What's
said
going
he
on? Wow.
changed his
this
gamer
is serious.
tag to OVO Shine.
Oh, this
Wow.
funny as hell.
I'm gonna let you know that Drake music hit a lot better when you single, so you really missed out on some shit.
He missed the
You
wave.
missed out on the wave.
Did he miss the wave?
Yeah, he missed the wave.
Damn.
Yeah, that Drake got the lines
Yeah,
when you
Drake
sing.
got the
them.
Man,
lines,
what?
especially-
What?
Oh my god.
First part, I was seeing all the quotables, and I couldn't even post them. It's like,
Yeah. Now you can still get
You
them
can
off.
still get them
People-
off.
yeah,
You
people
can still get them off.
You can still get
You
them
can
off.
still get them off, man. You can post
Yeah,
them Drake quotes
yeah.
from
they've
So
been-
Far Gone.
Yeah, I still post Drake quotes.
You in the car drinking and driving. Like,
Yeah,
All right.
you can
So
get
what's
them
your
off.
favorite Drake album
So far?
that you listen to out of all of them? Take Care, the second one.
Mm.
it's either Take Care or the one after that. Let me see.
What's your favorite?
I want to say
Sure.
mine was not the ones the same.
I think we already talked about
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you go back and listen to the mixtapes like
I listen to
So Far Gone, like Comeback Season, all
So
that?
you said Take Care was your favorite? Okay. I just wanted to know. That's a lot of people's favorite.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, all that. You went back?
I went back to all that.
I'm proud of you. Anybody else you haven't listened to like that?
Young Thug. I ain't listening to Young
Uh-oh.
Thug yet.
You don't deserve to listen to Young Thug.
All right,
Yeah.
this just hit a nerve.
You don't deserve to listen to
He
him.
just hit a
Don't
nerve.
do
You
it.
don't deserve
Wow,
Thug.
did you see the head motion
You
after he
don't.
said that?
You ain't never listened to Wale either? So
Wait,
what
man,
have
what
you?
the fuck, Sean?
I swear you.
Wait a minute,
Niggas don't sell drugs.
bruh.
Niggas do not have weapons.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I
Wait a minute,
swear to
wait a
God,
minute
you
now,
did a
bro.
bid.
Hold on, what is you, bro?
First
where
of
the
all,
fuck have you
hold on,
been?
hold on, Chip. Hold on. Niggas, you a clone? I need to ask you some real questions.
Yeah, man. Wait a minute. This nigga is the
Where we used to
feds,
work
bro.
at?
TJ Maxx.
Man,
TJ Maxx what? All right. Me and Sean used to work at TJ Maxx.
Bro,
in
hold
Florida,
on. I
man.
gotta ask you, like, so who your favorite artist?
I mean, Jay-Z all time.
Jay-Z.
Okay, all right, okay. So what do you listen to?
Jay-Z had
Unless
you not
you, are you just heavy East Coast?
Nah, I mean, so I kind of made a left turn when Lil Wayne started popping. So
I Wayne could do that.
I wasn't really fucking with Wayne.
Yeah.
So I was listening to like Pimp C and,
Oh, you've been
Okay.
down. Okay.
yeah.
So you ain't far off, but how did you not?
I missed all
How did you miss the Wale wave?
I missed all of that.
Nike boots, you know?
I Drake and Wale, but I was listening to Kanye. So.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like.
I'm
Cause we
convinced
all
he
the
was
same
locked up.
age. Yeah, like was you locked down?
I
And
feel
then
like he
we
was
didn't
locked
know?
up. If he wasn't for you
Wait,
getting
or
married
did you go to
and
the
shit,
military?
I don't know.
I don't
man.
know what was going on. So did you start listening to Wale?
No.
Are
Okay,
you-
you.
I
So
mean,
you need to go back and
At
check.
least you got a lot
I
of.
know who I should listen to first.
I'll make you a
Wale or
list.
Thug?
I'll make you.
No, go to Wale first.
Yeah, go to Wale.
Yeah, go to
man. You-
Wale.
You don't
'cause
deserve
Thug.
that. You don't deserve.
I
it.
don't know.
Thug's lyrics, man. I don't think I'm getting old. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what-
I ain't gonna
He said he
lie.
got to read
Bro,
that.
I
lyrics.
told you when Hot first came out, them little 2 sentences he said before the beat came, I still don't know what. Bro, I was in the car like, what?
I ain't gonna lie, dude. Be like, what the fuck did that nigga say?
Yeah, but it ride though.
All right, let's get back on
Go
topic.
to Wale
man.
though.
Yeah.
Start with Wale.
Y'all check on if y'all know Sean, man.
Yeah,
Talk to
check
him,
on him, man. Check on him.
We 42.
Oh, we still talking about
Future.
Future.
Yeah.
All right.
So, have y'all been keeping up with the Future news?
A little
Yeah,
bit,
a
yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fuck with Future.
His relationship. This is
Yeah.
where the gossip come in.
Lord, okay.
We about to gossip.
Now we
for a
about to
little bit.
gossip. Okay.
Yes, I
My,
love it.
my favorite.
We like a good gossip segment.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you
All
know
right.
what I'm saying?
So I sent y'all the link in there. So I guess it's out. Future is dating Lori Harvey. Okay.
He been dropping hints for years.
Yeah.
She was, but I didn't know she was only 23. So
I didn't know that either.
Hey, once
yeah,
celebrity years 19 is like 20, 25.
yeah, because he been saying Lori name for quite a few albums now. I don't know, it's a little creepish, but
All right. So he's
She
dating Lori
grown now.
Harvey, which is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
I didn't know that either.
You didn't know that?
No, I thought
Oh,
that
you
was
know
his
that?
daughter.
No, it's a stepdaughter. She took the name.
I was
of
like, why
course.
would she
Yeah, of
be
course she
moving
took the
like
name.
that with?
if that was
you
my
know?
daughter, I'd have cussed her the fuck out. My real daughter.
Yeah, I'd be kind of salty.
Don't embarrass me like this. Fuck this nigga mustache.
Well, so it was her. Fucked him. It was her birthday.
Yeah,
So Future put his swag on it
yeah.
and did what niggas do for
Typical
they
Future.
typical Future. So Twitter, which we all love, because Twitter doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
They don't.
They did a
investigative
side
team.
by side of what Future did for Lori Harvey, his last baby mama, Brittany Mealy, and his baby mama before that,
It was a Bow Wow
baby mama, Jovi Chavez. So they put it side by side and press play, and it showed them all walking into their rooms.
Man,
And
he a
then
bad boy.
Future is the nigga, man. He
You know what I do respect about him with them videos?
What?
he don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. Number one. Number two, he used different color pedals at least. He
Yeah.
had red, white, and then there was one for
He
Lori.
did
It
the-
was like white
You
and
ain't never
orange
seen the video?
and pink. I
That-
did. I noticed that. I said, okay,
That
we
nigga
should
did the
switch the
same
colors
thing for all three of them.
He a bad boy.
in a
He a
different
bad
house, different location.
I feel him though.
Same
if it
situation.
ain't
To let you
broke,
know,
don't fix
like
it.
all they all dumb,
Oh yeah.
all of them.
They all-
Lori,
they're
I mean, I
young.
feel Lori trying to get her steak up.
No, she could go way different than Future, my nigga.
No, I know she could.
She's getting information from some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her mom
they-
is turning into Kylie. I mean, not Kylie, Chris. Her mom is like
Kris
Chris.
Jenner. Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, do you
cause
got?
she gonna be the Kim K for them. Steve Harvey going out. You know
Hey, do you got a?
what?
You did that before? Decorate the room like that with the rose petals and all that kind of shit.
Not that many, but I didn't.
I mean,
play
yeah,
around
we
with the
ain't.
flowers.
Yeah, we didn't all did
Yeah,
that. You
I
know
done
what
did
I'm
my
saying?
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
They actually think that's something special.
Yeah,
Like that.
I mean, to the woman that's walking in the room, it is.
It is for.
I think social media has made things. We diluting shit.
Yeah, it's like to the next level. Like niggas is doing that with bitches that they met 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Future, I
So-
was
Nah, I don't-
I was doing that at like high school.
Yeah, I was coming through with the flowers in high school.
I was coming through.
So you done elevated?
I'm just saying.
What you doing now?
I
I'm,
have
Shit.
flowers.
I'm still doing it, but
Yes,
I don't
for
want
the-
Future to
after
be doing it
This
too.
nigga planting trees and
Oh, I see what you're saying. He need like
You can't be doing the same
can't be
thing I'm
the same
doing.
Shit I'm doing like with your bag.
Yeah, our bags.
But it
is-
looked like they was on vacation too.
Like-
Cause
he got imported roses.
man,
Cause
fuck
Yours
outta
is from
here.
Giant Eagle.
I'm gonna
I'm getting my shit from Goldie.
I'm gonna let y'all know a secret. You go to these white flower places. They give you. I got my rose petals for free.
Yeah, they.
Now, they
Yeah,
might
they
as-
would give you a bag.
I
They
tried
swept.
it,
They swept
yeah.
them up off the floor. You know, but
Yeah.
they're
But you can
yours.
get them. You can
They
have
still
them.
get 'em- They still work.
They
Shoot.
still work, and
work. They
I'm gonna
work.
throw them right back on the floor.
Right.
So it's a win-win. Like I'm gonna just let y'all know.
This kind of fucking mess.
Or I had some fake ones too.
The fake ones is the best.
Right, because you can bag them up and
Yep,
use them again.
Use them again. I
On
killed them.
somebody else.
I killed them with the fake ones one year.
Facts.
I did.
Facts.
Got the jacuzzi suite, killed it.
I think it's cute. I
The
mean,
bear.
I think it's a nice gesture.
Right.
No, it is. I mean, fellas still do that, like, cause you know I be seeing some of these tweets and statuses. Niggas ain't doing nothing now for women. Like I be
Barely.
hearing the
Bare
stories.
minimum.
But ladies, if your man ain't doing shit like that, that's a sign. Like, hey,
You need to do more for your relationship to make
Yeah.
him. Nah, they ain't get out.
what?
She need to step her game up in their relationship.
Her game is all the way up.
You don't know her.
No. This kind of y'all crazy.
You don't even know her. And this nigga Future got 6 kids and 6 baby moms. About to be 7 for 7.
Kind of reminds me of somebody.
She better be on birth control, bro. Lori, you know he should.
Did you just throw a shout out?
No,
Hold on, what you say?
I
Shout
ain't
out to
say
what?
nothing. I ain't say nothing.
Oh, okay.
I missed that one.
Yeah, she threw a shout out. I don't know. They back and
You know
forth.
he
so
ain't rare no Jimmy.
I don't know what that man is doing.
Yeah,
and I don't.
he
It's
probably
not
ain't.
my business.
No, I seen a little
What you-
picture of her vacation. I know they ain't. I know. I see what's going on. Nah. She a nice looking woman.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You,
That's a pretty
Unless I'm
woman.
Future, maybe. Yeah.
if you future, you wear one.
Yeah.
Oh, she ran through.
No, just
Lori?
don't. He don't need no more baby moms.
Nah,
He is
don't
not.
need no-
He
don't need
does
no
not
more.
attract me. I'm sorry. He just truly. Not that y'all care. Casey, he don't.
Casey, he don't
really
attract
He don't attract you, Casey.
He's not really
Until
somebody.
the nigga walk in the motherfucker, they are
Right.
damn
They-
lie.
They lying. He come in here right now.
We're gonna be like this.
At the motherfucker hookah lounge got you,
Hey,
and
listen.
he couldn't
First
even
of
pay
all-
to get in.
Hey, cause hold up,
What?
cause I know some of the niggas they didn't fucked with, and yeah.
I need your handler, dog.
What's
I'ma
our
just
next
say-
topic?
I'm just
Because
saying. I'm just saying no past, not your current, but your past. I done
I
seen them.
know some of the niggas y'all
I
done
done seen
fuck.
them. They can't say nothing because they know I'm telling the
Bruh.
truth.
Hey,
Oh,
he
she
ain't
said-
ran. You done set about to walk out on the set. God damn.
Casey said that's old shit.
That's
It's
old shit,
2020.
Casey.
Give me some more wine, please. I plead the motherfucking fifth.
Damn, so y'all changing. They gonna be listening like, damn. You gotta change on me. That's fucked up.
That's the old me.
That's the old
It's
you.
above me now.
Oh, new year, new y'all.
New decade, new me.
New,
Oh, right. Whole new decade.
Ooh, you
Well,
get a fresh new 10 years.
I'm a
Thank you.
There you go.
my new year don't
got
start
you.
till the 20. No, hold up.
What?
What?
When is it? The 25th. I don't know. Whenever the Chinese New Year started, I had to restart mine.
That's the 25th of January.
That's the 25th of January.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on the 25th because
Yo, this-
I didn't fell behind. I didn't fucked up already, so I'm gonna start on the 25th. Be my-
You still in
Oh
2019?
my God,
yeah, I'm still in
man.
2019, so
I ain't gonna lie, I'm with you with that.
we're gonna regroup on the 25th.
I think I'm with you with that.
All right, fuck it.
Both of y'all.
Let's
Fuck
do
it.
it.
Casey too.
Casey?
All three of us.
I mean, compared to you being in the doghouse, you might want to start your year over too.
But why you always trying to put my business on
I'm
here,
sorry.
bro? Damn.
I'm sorry.
This cat, man.
we
sorry.
we criminalize ourselves.
Right,
We
this
do.
cat a
We
mess,
do.
man.
Socially, personally,
Right.
privately.
Hey,
Bruh.
I love it
Yeah,
though.
this cat a mess,
I love it
man.
because when you get your chance to get him back,
it feel good.
it feels so
Yeah,
good.
bro. I can't wait till they lose.
And you know that I won't care. Like you know I won't.
That's why I gotta do other stuff.
You
I
gotta
know
do
what you care about. I'm gonna call the website people like, hey, close this motherfucker down for 2 days.
I like this one a lot better.
All right, let's keep it moving, y'all.
I like this one a lot better. Yeah.
Oh, you got some apple slices? Look at you. Look at Casey is turned up to be back. Shout out to Casey. My man, hey, we didn't talk about my man. So
Hold on.
the
Oh, go
people in the frats, my man Boosie.
Oh, Boosie bad.
I seen a lot of cats punking out. You know what I noticed? This is the same reaction sometime when we used to be at events in college and the hood niggas showed up and the fraternity, like, they didn't understand that shit.
Right.
And the fraternity didn't really know how to
Let them
figure
know.
it out. Like, hey, my man. Hey, bro, like, this our line. Fuck this line, bro. We in here with the gang, nigga. Bro, like, this shit. I mean, because we done seen this a lot.
I done seen it both ways.
We done
Hell
seen
yeah.
it both ways where, like, all right, the fraternity shit got off because it wasn't like a serious group of niggas, and then I done seen it where the hood niggas was like, I don't give a fuck about this
Facts.
organization or whatever this is. But I think it was
Boosie clearly. I mean, he bought it from the fucking mall. Like,
no.
where,
They
That's
said
where
his
I'm confused.
stylist. They said that's why they think it was like purposely done. His stylist that's what he had for him to wear at that event.
That's confusing because you
given
can't
to him.
you
He
can't
didn't-
get that at a public store.
No, he didn't buy it. His
okay.
stylist that night gave it to him, in which we found out. I think his stylist is his brother, which his brother is in the frat. I feel like it was a game. The dude that was showing him how to shimmy, they're saying that's really like his brother or somebody that he really close to, that knew what he was doing. So I don't know if it was.
that's why I don't react off everything.
It was
you
funny
see when it first happened because it'd be so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
other shit behind it. It's like,
Yeah.
and then if
And
you
Boosie always is
days later
trying to get the publicity game. So,
So he apologized. He did apologize,
I fuck with him,
but he
about
wanted like an apology, and they put out a statement basically saying, you know, it's cool.
it. Yeah,
You know, if you want to do some stuff, just contact us. And
he
we can
put
make
on the
something happen.
contest. I seen he
Yeah,
go do the
$6,000 for the shimmy. You know what I'm
contest.
saying?
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
cool.
call my pops. I
Yeah.
gotta call my dad.
I don't know if they still shimmying.
Oh my, what?
They still shimmying?
You trying to play my dad?
Here you go, man.
Oh.
You ain't trying to play my dad.
Oh, I see. What's
Casey
going
talking
on,
about my
man.
dad at Kappa. Casey,
Yeah, it's Data Kappa,
yeah, my dad at Kappa. What you trying to say?
but they still ain't. I don't think they shimmying no more. I'll tell you that right now. The shimmies is gone.
But shouldn't? Well, I think maybe only because you go to college, you know about it. But
Niggas,
you know what I'm saying? Like you should.
No, everybody don't know.
Everybody don't
'Cause
know.
I ain't gonna,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody
We
don't
didn't
know.
really know until we got on campus.
And
Yeah.
to me, it's like kind of falling off.
It is.
I think.
I ain't gonna lie.
No,
I was
no, it is. It is.
It
No,
is.
It's shifting.
Back-
it's definitely a shift.
back then. It was fun. Back then, it was intriguing. It was like, ooh, like
But it started the I feel like the shift started because no disrespect to any of the Greek organizations, like we support Greek organizations, but I think
100%.
the history of how to become a part of them, I think is what started the divide and the change.
Right.
People started to come up with their own organizations because it was, the process was a little easier.
Everybody ain't going through that shit. Like you ain't-
Exactly.
you ain't-
Yeah.
I mean, well,
And especially
some,
now in 2020.
yeah, not
these
now.
new
Not in
age
20
kids.
these new age.
Let me tell you
You
that
want me
right
to do
now.
what?
Yeah.
You want me to take ketchup where?
Oh, that's-
Like-
oh, I don't know. What's
No,
that?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no, right,
I'm
for
just saying.
movies
Like,
and
it's
shit.
just like,
Oh,
you
You
know.
see some,
Yeah.
especially that white. It's fraternity. You look at the news.
It's
They getting
always-
suspended
yeah.
all over the country.
Yeah.
For some hazing. I just think Ohio State suspended like 3, just like in the last week.
Jeez.
I don't know which ones they were, but
Yeah.
all that hazing shit. But yeah, since I wrote the boozy thing down, a lot came back
Yeah.
from it. I wrote it when it first happened, which I
I
thought
mean,
was
it was
crazy.
there. I mean, it's just like typical social media, like
Right,
shit
shit
come and
blow up.
go, and then. But it was. I mean, it was funny. I don't. kn- I honestly, I don't think he really knew or understood. I blame the person, because like the other fraternity, like people that's fraternities, you can't just get that shit at the store. Like you got to be a part of the organization and be able to order
Right,
and
right.
purchase. So I feel him. What? So anybody could just go on the website and order it?
Yeah, that's
But
what
you
I'm about
think
to
he
say.
going out his way to order that
Nah,
shit?
he not. Boozy ain't. I'm about to say, I thought you could order from a website.
Mm.
Nah,
Nah,
he ain't
I
gonna
don't
do it
think
again.
so.
Nah,
I don't think
he
so.
learned a lot.
I don't think just from a respect factor. He a man about respect, so I don't think he want to disrespect him again. And he don't. It's a lot of higher up. He might fuck around and can't perform on the campus no more.
Facts.
I wanted to talk about that for Boozy. We good? We good on that?
Yeah, I'm good on Boozy.
We're good. I want to talk about concerts.
Concerts.
Yeah, I always said that. I ain't really write this down too good, but at the top where I say MTV Unplugged.
Yeah.
Why doesn't that come? Is that still around?
No.
Now I know they don't do MTV Unplugged, but they do something new, different, which is called the Tiny Desk series. So if you hip
Very
to that,
interesting. I just got hip today because of that.
oh, you just got
And,
hit,
Yeah.
but you see the history.
Yeah.
It should be publicized a lot more, pushed out a lot more. You hip to it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you will love it. It's MTV Unplugged, but maybe like 4 or 5 musicians, small room, and the artists perform their songs.
To
I did
live,
see that.
live music, right?
Live
To
music,
live
Yeah,
music.
live. My man was on there.
I mean, pretty
I
much.
can't think of
a
his
lot
name
people been
from
on there.
L.A. Anderson Pat.
Pat, yeah. He was on there.
Yep. His
Yeah, he
was
was
dope.
dope.
Yeah.
I love Mac Miller's on there. That's what made me bring it up.
Yeah.
Mac Miller's was an early one. His was super fire. But I always wonder why they don't do that more and like put it on TV.
I don't know.
Even for like not even just rappers, just any. Why isn't there more TV concerts?
I think
I would watch a
We're in a
TV. I
different
would watch a
phase.
TV concert.
It's
I
different.
would too. I think everything
I mean,
has to
different
revolve around money, but I think it's more so they know they can make more money by doing maybe a live concert like that in a stadium rather than just putting it on TV and
I mean,
get
I think you can
a
still
couple
do both.
ratings.
You would?
Yeah,
You think?
I mean, I think
you
you
think
can
that
do
many
both.
people would?
Beyonce did
Yeah,
it.
I got that. You think that many people would
Beyonce did it.
would be like, no, I'm not going to go to the concert. I'm gonna just watch it on TV, and they would lose money.
I
You think
Oh,
that'll
yeah,
happen?
Yeah.
But if you watch the TV, the channel or whatever, you're still making money from
Right.
it.
I think, but it's pennies.
You
though.
get
I think
pennies on top
Yeah.
of concerts.
it makes, from a financial standpoint, it makes more sense to film it and then put it out later, sell it like resell.
Right.
Right. I mean, even that. If you do a
But
tour,
are you talking about like an unplugged type of show?
either or. I'm
Yeah.
okay with an unplugged type of show that you want to do with a Pacific artist, or record a concert like how J. Cole kind of did his on HBO and did the Forest Hill Drive,
Yeah.
where you
I
watch
like
that.
that.
Why
'cause
isn't
most
there
of them-
more of that? All these artists go on concerts all the time.
And I
That's
know they
true.
all film them. I
They
don't know.
all
That's
film 'em.
true.
I'm sure. I mean, shit. Send that shit to BET.
They need it.
They need it.
Yeah.
We need to get on BET's
Yeah, pitch 'em. Yeah,
correspondent.
maybe we can
And
figure out a way
and
to
I
pitch
had a
'em.
question. Why isn't there more concerts? Like now, artists only go on concerts when they drop a project.
Yep.
You
I can't
get.
stand it.
I can't stand that. So you get the new songs that they just did and the old classics, couple B-sides, but not really that deep, depending on what album they're on and who the artist is.
And everybody can't even go on tour no more.
Right.
It's like only the big dogs, and if you can scratch the House of
But
Blues
I
show.
think the way to change that is to go on tour, go on an album tour.
What you mean?
Almost like that. So like, let's say Drake go on the
Take Care tour.
Take Care tour.
That's different.
I'm gonna go on the
Yeah.
Take Care and the
Small
So Far Gone tour.
He'd kill that.
I'm only doing songs from there. Or if I hit like Jay like this is a Reasonable Doubt album only tour. Smaller venues.
Yeah, smaller. You gotta go
but-
smaller venue.
I think that shit is. I just don't understand.
But we always say that.
Even if they don't even go on tour, even if you just hit the big cities, like I'm gonna hit
'cause
like
people going
5
drive
cities.
in.
If Jay said he doing a Reasonable Doubt tour from anywhere from here to, you going. If it's in Detroit, you gonna get niggas from all the whole Midwest
Ohio
going to
coming,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you do the one in New York, why isn't there more of that?
I don't know. I think it's a like, does it make sense for me as an artist? Because only the big, but really, is it when I can maybe go do this endorsement deal and make the same money that I'm gonna have to do? I gotta prep for this tour. I gotta pay for product. Like, I think all of that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that.
But even
because
with-
only the bigger artists can pull that off. I don't know if.
I don't know about that.
Well, you're right.
I think you can get somewhere. I think you can get a Cam to do a
Purple
Purple Haze, come home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
would be-
Some shit like that.
Now, them one of them type of artists. If somebody can pitch this to them, I think they can clean
like
up.
I
A
don't
smaller
necessarily
venue.
want to hear the new shit. They're already doing smaller venues anyway. But we ain't going because I don't want to hear that new shit.
I don't want to hear that new shit.
I want to hear motherfucking Come Home to Me, motherfucking Purple Haze.
Jim can definitely, but Jim got to do like 1,000 people venues. No, I fuck with Jim, but I'm saying I want to hear that other shit too. Like, they can never take me.
Oh, right.
Man,
right.
what?
I don't know.
But
I
everybody
just,
ain't a like. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
niche. It got to be certain artists.
it do got to be certain artists.
You know what I mean? And then it's like,
Indeed.
if they're not big enough, is a Live Nation or a company going to take the risk on
Back in that.
investing? Because it's like, damn,
Right.
homie, like, I don't know.
You might always got to find like a sponsor for that.
You definitely got to
Gotta find
underwrite
a
that.
sponsor,
You got to
yeah.
find a sponsor, underwrite that.
I don't know that. I just always been thinking like I wish Jay would go on a Reasonable Doubt tour.
I wish Jay. I wish he would just do a B-side tour.
he did that. Oh no, he
but
did
like
the
a
show.
tour. Like, he do the
Yeah.
show. And I said, I ain't gonna lie. I told Sydney next time he does, I'm going to the website. I gotta go, cause he do records that I want him to do at his big shows, but he ain't doing them.
Right.
He not like, you be sitting there waiting like, damn, is he going? He never performed.
He
that
never
shit.
do feeling it, and
Hell nah.
I be in my feelings every time.
Yeah.
I be like, oh, he gonna do it this time.
And I be wanting them to do shit like that he doing to be like Never Change, and I like that's one of my. And
I
I
think
be
he
sitting
did
there
Never
like,
Change,
is he
though.
gonna do it? Man, he ain't doing that shit. But who? Hell yeah!
Yeah,
What?
he know
This
that
is
shit.
Jay every bruh.
He still
I
know.
cried to that song. one
Remember
time.
last concert, I said I wasn't. I said I was done going to Jay shows after the last one. I was so mad. I was like, I ain't going to no more Jay shows. Yeah, he do got a lot.
He got
of
a lot of
songs,
records,
yeah.
man.
That's all I have for the concert thing. That was my little gripe.
That's not good.
Y'all got some shout outs?
Yeah.
We're an hour in.
We all right. Life is good.
Who you got a shout out to?
Shout out to the YSU men's basketball team. They got brought out the cups, damn nigga.
Any more wine?
They killing it at home. They undefeated at the crib.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it. I don't ask
Oh,
me
they-
for no tickets.
They undefeated at the
They
crib?
undefeated at the crib.
Oh, okay. Hold
Yeah,
up.
it's lit right now. Yeah,
Let
I
me-
got you.
No,
I got
she
you.
ain't going.
They undefeated at the crib. And they only lost one game in division play, so yeah. Yeah, they gonna try to make a real run for it. Who you got?
I'm gonna shout out.
You don't know?
I'm gonna shout out Chris Gunther.
Chris.
Yes.
Shout out to Chris.
Chris in the city. For those who don't know, he definitely does a couple interviews in the city in regards to those who are popping or just are making a difference in the community. So shout out to him. Thanks, Chris, for the interview. It was dope.
Shout out to Chris.
I'm shouting out the motherfucking Tennessee Titans, nigga.
Bruh,
No, you can't do
man.
that.
God.
No, you can't do that.
That's who I'm shouting
Bruh,
out.
3 weeks in a row,
Oh, my
bruh. I'm
God.
Shout out to the
no,
Titans.
I'm not
Shout out
doing
to-
it.
What time?
Choose somebody
Hey,
else.
Hit me up on social media. Let me know. Let me know what time your team play this week.
Bruh.
I want to know what time your team play this
Bruh,
week.
This guy is a
Like-
joke.
I'd
Please
rather
let
you
me
had
know.
said your baby mama or
Nah,
something.
nah.
Bruh,
She ain't.
you on trash,
She ain't greater
nigga.
than Tennessee.
Wow. So the woman that birthed your kids ain't greater than your team? Is that the type of time we on right now? That's the type of time we on.
Hey, but how y'all doing? Before we
Bruh.
get started, I just wanna
If
introduce
he play
y'all.
this clip one more
Got the
time,
NFL
I'm telling
Russian
you
leader.
right now.
Anybody got a problem with that?
You got a problem?
We
Come
do.
see me.
I do.
We
Bruh.
about that.
We here.
Big trust.
What's good?
Woo,
It's
woo.
all good.
Woo,
King
woo,
Henry.
What you want to
Woo,
do?
I'm
flesh.
a mess in here today.
Woo, woo.
woo, woo,
I'm talking to my snap right now.
woo, woo.
Anyway, though,
It's all good, man.
Oh,
Get it
no.
off, big dog.
I'm
Get it
getting it
off.
off. Hey,
man.
listen.
Get it
hey,
off, man.
Hey,
Get it
Hey,
off, man.
shout out to my
'cause
mama.
When y'all lose, I don't want to hear nothing.
call your people. Let them
Call
know.
your pe- okay.
We play Sunday. Let them know.
All right. It's all good, man.
Let them know.
Shout out to Henry.
Yep.
Can't knock the pod. We ain't.
Alright, that's my shout out. Where we at now? Where we at? Ooh. Sex with a pregnant chick.
Wow, that's. Whoa, that's the next. Is that the next topic?
Yeah, this is your topic.
This isn't my top, man. Now, why you?
I caught on.
You see what
He
he
tryna
doing,
play
man?
you, Chip.
This kid been doing this all day, man. Like,
Trying to play
damn.
you.
You see how he be Sean? God, he a mess, man.
Niggas always trying to
Cat
throw
a
me
mess,
under the.
man.
I ain't gonna be the only one out here
Oh man,
in the cold house.
Oh, this guy is a fucking. Huh?
Yes or no? It was a topic that was going around social media actually. So,
Okay.
and I seen it. So I just wanted to ask y'all, even though this is your topic for real. Chip, have you ever had sex with a pregnant woman other than your? Oh well, yeah, you have.
Yeah, the mother of my children,
Right.
for sure.
Have you ever had sex with somebody that was pregnant without your child?
No, I've never done that.
I haven't either.
He's like,
I haven't.
She was early pregnant. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. It wasn't
really
like
pregnant? Oh,
it
she
wasn't.
didn't know she was pregnant.
It wasn't showing pregnant. That's different.
What?
If you having sex with somebody that got a belly or with another baby in there,
What's the difference?
Did you or did you not know she was pregnant?
So you knew she was pregnant, and you.
So that's
still-
your phone is throwing me off.
I'm sorry.
That's what's really throwing me off.
My bad, big dog.
That's some hoe shit though, right?
Is it?
Oh,
Well, Casey said that's not some hoe shit.
Okay.
So
Case.
you're saying that a woman pregnant can have sex with another man that's not her baby, and that's okay?
I probably wouldn't do it, but I don't see anything.
You probably
You said
wouldn't
you
do
probably
it.
wouldn't do it. Sound like she gonna do it for
It sound
sure.
like it sound like I may
She
do
said,
it.
I probably wouldn't do it.
Right.
You a damn probably lie.
I probably wouldn't do it on a Monday, but you holler at me on a Tuesday through Sunday.
If it's like, okay, you knocked me up, it's
Uh-huh.
not really a thing. We're not gonna, not me. Because
No, I'm talking about with a nigga outside of who baby it is.
right, I get that. What I'm saying is,
She's
not
saying
for me. I'm playing devil's advocate.
I have to repeat it
Okay.
because they can't hear you, so talk slow.
Oh, my bad. Okay. So if you knock me up, but we're like a one night stand type shit,
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're
if,
not gonna be together.
Oh, okay.
Why would I not?
so if you get a one night stand and get pregnant by somebody, and that you're not gonna be with that person, you're free to have sex with other niggas while you're cooking
Okay.
for 9 months.
Cool. You gonna tell the?
I think that one night stand is what got you in that problem, and you probably should chill out for a little bit, because the next thing you catch won't be a baby. Yeah, but you won't catch a baby. You're gonna catch something that you keep.
Well, I learned my lesson. Now I'm using condoms.
No, you're not.
no, you're not.
If you're already pregnant,
She's not making.
it's in the rule books that don't use a condom when she's
Huh?
pregnant.
Yeah, it's a no for me, boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a no for me. If I'm with child,
You ain't letting
the
them.
nigga who got me better keep getting me because it's slow the next
Okay.
9 months. That's just, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm chilling.
Freddie, no comment.
We
Yeah,
know
I
what
feel
that
it.
is. That's
But
cool.
I feel it. He can't
cool.
partake in all this.
It's all good.
You know, it's good.
We need
Huh?
some.
I mean, I think it's some whole shit. Like,
Yeah, it's,
just lock it up, man. Like,
Lock the box. You got 9 months. Chill out.
come on, man.
Go get a toy.
Sean said.
Whatever she decided to do with her body.
Sean said he's not mad at whatever a woman decides to do with her body, and that, goddamn it, is the correct answer.
That's
We
right.
as men cannot be.
Yeah.
We can't tell you
We
what to
can't.
do with your body.
Nah, we can't.
You know, we can't call females hoes.
Nah.
But you said more than 2.
Right.
You still calling us hoes?
I am.
That's
I'm,
like a pet name for the moment.
Chip.
I'm sorry.
hoes gonna be hoes.
It's,
In different area code.
Mac Miller dropping this week, Friday.
yeah, it's like bittersweet.
Bittersweet. R.I.P. Mac.
What's that word they use? What's that word that starts with a H? How do you pronounce it?
What word?
It says humorously or something like that. I don't know. When you read the thing, it says because he's passed, they called it a release. A what? Oh, I thought it was started with H.
No, I think it started. Yeah, I think what she said. What's it? What's it?
I believe it's pronounced posthumously.
Posthumously.
I'm not.
Posthumously? I
Posthumously.
don't even know what you're talking about. What is
After
it? I
he
don't know.
album after he died.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's called Circles. Big Mac Miller fan. Excited to hear that. I guess he was. Yeah, I'm a huge Mac
Yeah,
fan.
he's a huge Mac Miller fan.
Yeah, glad you don't
What?
have him.
You know?
This motherfucker drunk, bro.
So let me ask you
He
this:
didn't care the kid Dr. Party got drunk.
have you ever listened to Mac Miller, Sean? Not surprised.
So you start with Mac. So that's your new, because you're gonna be surprised. You ain't gonna think Mac.
It's
got
my
it
favorite
like
white
that.
rapper,
Yeah.
ever.
Mac got some records.
Better than Eminem? Yeah, to me, I'd rather listen to Mac than Eminem
Yeah,
any day of the week.
I mean, M is a legend, but I'm not riding. I'm not going on a road trip listening.
Nobody
to M.
putting on Eminem. Excuse me.
No.
In 2015 on. You can really.
You gonna vibe to both of them.
You
They
gonna
both,
vibe to.
they both kind of on that. They gonna be on that same vibe, kind of. Yeah, I'm kind of. Sean, we gotta get it together.
Let's keep it moving. Do we got any more personal topics?
What about that one
Oh, I
that I
didn't write
sent
it
you?
down. Yeah, go to that one.
So this one. Was there something in your upbringing that
Oh,
created
yes.
your racial preference when it comes to dating?
One more time.
Was there something in your upbringing, that created your racial preference when it comes to dating?
Okay, so first let's start here. Would you date outside your race, Chip?
I would.
Yes.
Duh.
Clearly.
Clearly, Sean.
As long as you from the culture.
Long as she from the culture. Okay.
I'm not sure.
Casey, you for sure would date a white man. Like
You definitely would,
well, I don't know
Casey.
why she.
Casey, you would date a white boy. Nothing against that.
I
You
think,
I
but marrying and having children, that's a different thing. I don't know if
My answer is yes.
I would date outside my race, but I've always seen myself like creating a family with a black woman. You know,
Right.
and that was, I ain't gonna lie, like
Sorry, Seth.
my parents was strong.
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
Was strong on like
We a party y'all though. Sorry, Chip.
black culture growing up.
16%.
They weren't really. And my mom was light skinned, super light. Well, my mom was mixed,
Yeah, your mom is mixed.
but she didn't embrace. Like she understood that she had black children, and we was gonna be treated as such. So, black culture in our home was strong.
Yeah, my family. Well, everyone knows I'm full blood Puerto Rican, mom and dad, whole family. But of course, my dad wanted me to date a Puerto Rican, but I was never really attracted to them, I guess.
Really?
You know
That's
what they,
different.
You know what they say?
What did they say?
Hey, Art,
Hmm?
watch your mouth.
What did they say?
You know what he's about to say.
Once you go black,
Oh, I see.
Oh, I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna say something else.
I don't-
once you go black.
You never go back, and that's the truth. But no, but really, yeah, I don't know. I've never, and my dad wasn't really against it. He was just like, all right, well, shit.
I mean, black. That's close though. Black. and
we
Hispanic-
16% black, y'all. Y'all
Yeah,
don't even know it.
Blacks and Hispanic. I mean, I think it's different when you taking a Caucasian person home in a black family or a Puerto Rican family. I think. I think the shock factor is a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be, man, for me to have to it wasn't nothing in my upbringing that said, you can't or
Yeah.
don't do that, but I couldn't see myself marrying a white woman unless I got her pregnant.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Is that is that bad? If I got her pregnant, I'm like,
I mean,
okay.
you consider. I mean, I feel you on that. You stepping up, doing the man thing. I don't know where I'm at now. Like culturally, I don't the disconnect. It's a far disconnect for me.
Right.
Like dating dating somebody outside your race or like sleeping with them, that's different. But when you're talking about like somebody that like, especially having mixed kids with them, like
Going to Thanksgiving
and you don't
over
really. I mean, that part is fun, but I'm talking about funny. But I'm talking about like the cultural differences, like you know what I mean. Like she don't understand, and he don't understand where you at culturally as a black woman, as a black man.
The mind
like,
state of
it's just different.
why you do certain things.
But
Yeah.
if you open your mind, you can teach each other. You know what I'm
It's sti-
saying? Like I
instincts is
love
still
biracial
different.
couples,
still
black and
different,
whites.
man.
Like when I see them, it's to me it's dope.
I don't have a
And
problem
you're
with
learning
it.
from each other.
I don't have a problem with it, and I don't. I know we have biracial listeners, but what I'm saying is like at the core, we are loyal to our race. That's something psychologically, like that's in us, and people don't like to admit that all the time. But we are loyal to our race.
That's a fact. Like my only thing is just the difference in, almost like you said, Sean, the culture, the maybe why.
So what kind of culture you talking about? Like Barbie Batty? She with the shit. You date her?
Bad baby.
Barbie bad.
He don't probably don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
No
Sean
idea.
Parker. God damn, I forgot. who
But
I was
I'm just saying
talking to.
something as simple as like when we get pulled over. Something as simple as like when we get pulled over,
Yeah.
why I act the way I act. You know what I mean? Like,
Do she
do she understand that? Do she
I think
understand?
she see it from the media standpoint, but does she understand the you can teach certain things. I think you can, but I don't know.
They'll never really
They're- right,
get it.
They won't get it.
No one will
Yeah,
ever
they
really
won't
get it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like for me, like I've been surrounded by African Americans my whole life. I went to school with
Yeah.
them, everything. Like I follow that culture. You feel
Yeah.
me? More than my Spanish culture. You know what I
Right.
mean? And with that, it's just,
It's different.
I would never, I experienced some things because of the color of my skin. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Maybe if I was a lighter Puerto Rican, I wouldn't experience those
Yeah,
things. But
yeah.
because of the color of my skin, they take that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there has been experiences where I've dealt with it, but I would never seriously feel because of my ancestry. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Right.
Yeah.
that actual feeling.
Nah, yeah.
And
With biracial couples, it's like you have your identity ingrained in you.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you'll never completely understand where that other person's coming from.
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically what I was
that's-
saying.
yeah.
You won't understand.
No, that's true. That's true.
each
I don't
other.
know. I can't see it.
I think people have more open minds though now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think.
for
I
sure.
mean, you gotta.
And that's because I hate
It's
to
being
say
more
this. That's
open.
because a lot of the older people are not here anymore.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If my great grandma was still alive, boy,
Yeah.
you
I
better
better not.
I can't
Better
lie.
not.
When I
Better not.
couple years ago when I brought my ex to my grandfather's house, and my grandfather is a light skinned, like he looks white, but he's full blood from the island Puerto Rican. He literally almost shunned me from the house at that moment, but that's because they were stuck in their ways. And in my head, I'm like, my little cousin who's 9 years old is black and Puerto Rican. Like your first daughter married a black man and had a black and Puerto Rican child, and then had an Indian and Puerto Rican child. So how can you shun me for it? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But there was talks about it after, and there was understanding and stuff like that. But that type of stuff does happen though.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good topic. Though.
Yeah.
All right, no more seriousness. Let's get to some fun
right.
shit.
You gotta be serious sometimes.
I know we were serious for like 7 minutes.
We're not CNN,
Right.
but
Go
we're gonna talk about
listen to
politics.
them. There's other podcasts out there for that shit. I'm trying to make you
Period.
laugh here. Well, we want to give you the best of both worlds. I think let's go on. I think the world owes us a standing ovation. Wouldn't you guys agree?
Yeah.
I think we're the ones who made Oprah step down.
Oh,
I
for
was
sure.
gonna say that, too.
was all of us,
Yeah.
because the world heard our podcast
They did.
No, for sure.
and we said
Yep.
it, and then
And then it
now
happened.
Oprah has officially stepped down from the Russell Simmons
Yeah.
documentary.
Shout out to Ken Dr. Pod.
So
We did that, y'all. We did that.
First thing, I'm real proud about that.
I'm proud of y'all,
Yeah,
man.
I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
Yeah.
Basically, she says she still believes about the documentary.
Nobody give a fuck what Oprah talking about.
We don't give a fuck with them. The filmmakers want to present it at Sundance. She wasn't for that. She didn't think it was ready. Blase, blase. That's what she claims. She dropped out. Do I believe it?
No.
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 Maybe she didn't feel the victims were.
And she said,
No, she said she still believes them.
She still believes.
No, I'm saying like maybe they weren't being heard enough.
No, I think she felt that heat.
that heat,
Black Twitter is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
right?
facts.
Cause we still waiting on the Harvey Weinstein documentary.
Yeah.
Weinstein.
Didn't he? I thought
just
they
got,
was
some
starting
more
on that.
charges.
Yeah, he's pretty much, it's a wrap for him, hopefully. But she did drop down, dropped out of that. So you guys are welcome. We're going to continue to put the pressure on the people.
This is the second time that
And
we've
hopefully-
said something
Yeah.
that's come to pass.
Yeah, about Oprah. They both been about Oprah. So you know, they're listening.
Yeah, I think
'Cause-
so.
Hey, speaking about listening, your phone's listening to you. I don't know if people
Yes.
know that,
Yes.
but
Yes.
the phone's listening to what you're saying.
Oh my God.
Somebody yesterday asked me what kind of cologne I had on, and I told him. And then not even 10 minutes later, I'm scrolling on my Facebook, and it's an ad for that cologne
That's
that I never looked
scary.
up on my phone.
So here's the thing: is it the phone or is it the app? Because my thing is,
That's the phone.
you feel
You
me?
can change
I mean-
you can change the sensitivity in your settings.
Can you? And
Yeah.
the phone or in Facebook?
No, on the
Right.
on
I mean, you
the-
talk about something that night, you laying
Settings,
down
I
and you're
forget.
seeing it. I won't be surprised if McDonald's is in our damn timeline tonight.
It might be Facebook, man.
You think it's Facebook?
No, and it's
I
Instagram.
thought it was.
Oh.
well,
It's
they're
I wanna say
Instagram,
one.
but-
Facebook
Oh
and
yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
one.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I seen Social Network. He
That's
didn't look
crazy.
trustworthy in that movie.
You're right.
He didn't.
You a damn.
Didn't he didn't look trustworthy. All that was over a bitch.
It definitely was, but
That's
they rich
that's
now.
scary. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're talking about certain stuff,
I
just
told
like the,
y'all though,
the
Facebook
Google
is the
Home,
real big brother.
even the Google Home, the Alexa.
I would never put Alexa in my house.
And then like, it was just like really strange. And like, she said something in German to me, like, "Yo, what the like?" It was
Alexa is
That's like
it listens.
the digital Annabelle.
Yeah, it listens without you even talking to it. They didn't solve murders and things
Yeah.
off Alexa.
That
I'm
shit
cool.
is crazy.
I'm cool.
Yeah, so that was I don't know how we got on that. We was just talking about Oprah. But,
No, you said the phones be listening.
Yeah, they
yeah, 'cause
listen
we was
to
talking
us.
about Oprah because they listen to us. That's how we
Yeah.
got on that. So now we want to get into a new segment
Oh yeah, I was
That-
waiting on this.
Yeah.
that
got a
we're
new
bringing up. And now, tweets by BJ.
This is our new segment. Y'all moms got to make better dick decisions. Because I'm tired of hearing y'all complain about men don't do for y'all. Stop fucking for hookah and Hennessy and fuck somebody that can fix that timing belt on that Corolla. Tweets from BJ. Ladies, if you gave some head the week before Christmas and had to put your kids' toys together yourself, you made a bad decision. Don't get on here and complain. Tweets from BJ. I think I got one more from BJ. Stop buying him Jordans now. So in 15 years, he don't have to take a student loan to go to community college. Tweets from BJ. That's all I got from BJ this week.
First of all, where did you find this chime at? Like, it's perfect. Oh my God, it's perfect.
So, shout out to BJ because today is his birthday too. Man.
Happy G-Day, big dog.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
man. We do have permission to use this tweet.
Yeah.
Man. So that's gonna be a new
That's going to
segment.
be a new segment.
That's our homie down in
Yeah.
DC. We mentioned them before
I
on
love
here.
it. I'm down for it.
Next time he's in the city, he's gonna come up. But
Yeah.
we're gonna read tweets from BJ every week.
Yeah.
He lives a different life,
Yeah.
so
It's above. It's above us.
it's above us. It's above us. Hey, but for real though, they like. He's right.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
right.
I don't see no wrong with
I don't see
any
nothing
of
wrong with
those
any of
tweets
those. I don't
this
see-
week.
Now I gotta
Yeah.
go find a female.
I don't see.
on
Nah,
Twitter
ain't no
and
segment for
try
that.
to go ahead and make sure I have some rebuttals for this stuff
Ain't no-
because
Guess what?
this cannot.
Cannot.
We be on Twitter too.
Won't
We
happen.
gonna team up. Don't even
Yeah, I
trip.
don't know if you're going to find the
Don't
female
even trip.
You better,
equivalent.
you better do that on the class stage.
Good one. That's a real good one.
I really love coming in here every week, man. This really take me.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I was excited. I tell you, I took a nap. I almost didn't make it.
I'm glad you
I
did.
almost
Glad
didn't
you
make
did.
it.
We only got a couple more topics to do before we get out of here. The Olympics. We want to get on that a little bit.
It's okay.
Wah, wah.
That's boring. I'll just touch base real quick. Y'all don't even have to say nothing. They banned in the 2020
Excuse
Summer
me.
Olympics. I mean, if y'all didn't want to, I didn't know.
No, I know.
Because both of y'all said no.
The art show
And I'm like, we might as well just get out of the way now.
featuring Art Ward.
Oh, it was so wild, man. Basically, they banning all protesting and standing up for what you believe in at the Olympics on the podiums and things like that. So basically no fist pumping and no kneeling.
They got me fucked up. I'm
What kind
telling
of shit
you,
is that?
the backlash they gonna get
They already
if they
getting
try to
backlash.
ban. No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about because the nigga gonna do it. We winning everything.
Well, the girl Megan Rapinoe, who's the soccer player who got busy
Yeah.
for the World
Oh,
Cup.
I heard her.
Yeah, she already stood up and she's like, we won't be silenced. She's with the LBGT
Q.
community.
Yeah. Make sure you get it right. Yeah.
Right. So she stands up for them.
My nigga was shaking, bro. He ain't
So-
want to fuck that up.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's I'd rather wear a blue hat in the blood neighborhood than to fuck up some shit with them, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd rather fuck with some gangsters than because they will get you the fuck up out of here. But she was a part of Kaepernick's
Yeah. I fuck with her.
taking knee
Yeah.
thing. So
And she balled. She balled out.
yeah, she a dog in soccer. So she basically stood up and said, "We ain't going for that shit. We're gonna do what
fuck
we want
out
to
of
do."
here with that.
Right,
All it's gonna take is the top athletes to say, "Yo, we ain't coming." Now what?
facts.
Right.
Right. Well, the athletes ain't gonna do that. 'Cause they've been practicing
gonna
their whole life for that.
Yeah,
So
but
I doubt that.
No,
they do
you're
that.
right.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
especially the younger ones, they got to get their check. But
They're gonna go. They're gonna compete, and when
I
they
think they
win,
still
is
gon-
what'll
I think-
tell what they're gonna do.
yeah, we'll see.
And I hope that they still, freedom of speech.
Right.
I don't care where the Olympics
Fuck
are.
that shit.
So power to the people.
There we go.
So that was real quick. See, y'all ain't want to do it.
Yeah, in and out.
I think that's
I think we done went through everything.
I'll give y'all what to watch. Some things coming up. Atlanta, Donald Glover's Atlanta season 3 is happening next January, so we got a year for that. But 3 and 4 coming next year for that. For all my fans, that's fans of Atlanta. Netflix, The Mind of
Aaron
Hernandez drops. I think today or tomorrow.
I think
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Oh, okay. So hey,
Oh, sweet.
So,
Something to watch.
That's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna watch that
I
one.
hope is it the directors from Making of a Murder?
Yes. Yes, it's those directors.
Netflix is gonna make
nigga.
killings on stuff like that.
Nigga.
Oh yeah,
If
right.
they keep that
It's
up,
about
They
to
keep
be
that
lit
up?
then,
I
bro.
love
If they
stuff
using
like
them
that.
directors,
Disney can't play that shit.
hell no.
Disney already fading out. They didn't got their money in.
They better
and
play what happened
they
to
done made-
Mufasa in the background or something.
Nobody don't give a damn. Like especially when they announced the new Narcos, it's gonna be a wrap.
Oh yes, and another thing,
What?
the tickets.
Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead.
What's the name of the movie?
Just Mercy.
Oh,
Wow, Casey.
KCC one movie.
Shit.
Casey's
go
the
on
director.
one date. I don't give a
You
damn.
went on a date.
No, that's
You went solo. Damn.
You know what, Casey? I could believe that from you.
You went
Any
by
other
yourself?
bitch I wouldn't believe, but that with you, I believe that.
Why you go by yourself?
First
She
of
go
all,
out to eat by herself. She read
She just called you a bitch.
out to eat by.
Wow, she called me a bitch.
Man, you know
she
what
ain't
I'm
allowed to come
saying?
back here no more.
Nah,
called
bitches can
Casey.
do
Huh?
that. Nah,
Oh.
nah, bitches can do that.
Oh, y'all the hoes. I'm sorry. Never mind. Let's talk
Okay.
about the movie.
This how we're
I'm
gonna.
sorry.
This how we're
I'm
gonna
a-
go into just cause.
I'm sorry
Just
because I
Mercy.
gotta stop doing that.
He ain't gonna say that 16, 18 years from now when his daughter is with a group of
I'm so-
girls.
you know what? I'm done doing
Hey,
that. We got. This is a group of distinguished
Ooh.
women here.
She just.
The
hey,
group of distinguished.
Hey,
You like
listen.
that? You like that?
That was
hey,
nice.
A group of
she just-
distinguished
she just-
women.
Where's the bitches at? Where's the bitches?
So when they get.
Where's she at?
So when they. You did that. Don't forget. That's why I ain't got kids. I ain't got no kids, man.
Bruh.
That's my baby, man. I love
You know,
her, man.
I'm never
I
gonna
love
say
her,
that
man.
again.
I am.
I'm not saying that.
I am.
No, that's disrespectful.
Right. For
We gotta stop disrespecting
our
our co-hosts,
Nubian queens.
Hey,
Yeah.
episode 20.
our distinguished
I'm
women.
gonna invite a whole bunch of hoes.
Yeah.
We gonna be deep.
Yes.
Y'all ain't gonna have no choice.
No.
Y'all ain't gonna have no choice.
Finally.
Oh look, Chip.
Finally.
Chip, you're on the far end of the table. I'll keep them on my
Yeah.
side. I'm gonna keep them on my side.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep them on my side, Chip. Don't
No,
even
that's okay.
trip.
That's
Don't even
all
trip.
don't-
I respect you,
guys
and your
are hoes.
relationship.
These are our Nubian queens.
They can sit on my side.
I got you.
Cool.
Don't even trip, Art.
Cool.
They can sit over here with me. But yes, we are sponsoring. So we have been sponsored by my man, Terrell Washington, T-Wash,
Yeah.
the man who bought the cat. Actually, today is his
$20,000
wife's
cat.
birthday.
Shout out to Amy.
Happy birthday.
So shout out to
birthday.
Amy. So I asked him, I'm like, all right, you got the $20,000 cat for Christmas. What are you going to do for the birthday?
Well, what was the birthday gift?
He said, can I say it? Should I don't know if I should say it was the birthday gift.
I don't know.
Oh, he
Oh,
said
'cause
some
she
Louis
might-
perfume.
What?
He said he took a light for the birthday.
How much was the Louis perfume? What's light?
I don't know.
How much was the Louis perfume?
We don't know what size bottle. Oh, he went the
He
big
probably
bottle.
got the big
He
bottle.
probably got the
Big boy.
he got the Sam's Club bottle.
He got the
Couple
he
people
got
had
the
to
big
carry
boy
it in.
bottle. I know he got the
He
big
probably
boy bottle.
got some safari set up.
He probably listening to this like I ain't telling these niggas nothing else.
He got a safari set up
He
with.
ain't saying nothing else.
Well, it depends which one you get.
He got the big one.
How much was it?
If it was a travel kit, it's $500.
Let's light.
You looking at an average of $750.
$750 for
some perfume? For some perfume?
How long? What size is the bottle?
That was a kit.
This shit better be
It came with lotion.
a 12-month
Oh.
package.
Oh, it's real.
Oh
Yeah, I ain't asked him how much it costs, but that's a nice that's a nice
Yeah, it's
gift.
nice. 3 ounces.
He definitely ain't telling us.
$750 for 3 ounces.
3 ounces.
What? This shit better cover skunk smell.
Right, because
Need some water.
Or man, what you on, man? You
First of all, first of all,
And that is the end of
first of all, no, I
This ain't
gotta
a
No,
sports
wait.
podcast.
I gotta say the T-Wash thing. Man.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah,
go ahead.
sorry.
Terrell, he wants us to go to the movies together.
Oh yeah.
So he's sponsoring 10 tickets to go see Just Mercy.
Damn, boy.
I know.
Just Mercy.
Just Mercy.
So we going.
no sponsorship.
we going.
So we gonna pick 5 more or 6 more people to go with us.
I'm gonna see if he can get some more tickets because I don't think he
Yeah.
included us, and we need our tickets cop too.
Yeah.
So I hope it's 10
So
more.
10, we
tickets.
taking 10 people with us.
I mean,
Plus
it
to
is.
go see the movie.
It
Yeah,
is
so-
sponsored. You know what I'm saying?
So how we gonna do this competition?
I got
Terrell,
5 on it.
Terrell, we need 13 tickets
We
at
need
least.
that shit.
'Cause we need 3 for
Yeah,
us.
Yeah.
I think he
At
forgot
least.
about us. I don't know how we're gonna do this
gonna figure this
contest,
out.
man. But we need to probably say it right now. Listen,
Yeah.
repost the tag
The
us,
website
tag us, and repost the website with the
with the merch
and the episode, all that,
and tag us,
and tag us
and then we're gonna put everybody's name in the hat. We're
In
gonna
the
pick 10
hat.
people.
and pick 10 people.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all
That's how
got the
we gonna do that.
rules. We ain't putting it on social media. If you
Just for our
listen,
listeners.
this is for the listeners, man.
Yeah.
So just tag us in the merch in that website and add us,
And post
one
the
of
merch.
us, or you can just add Can't Knock the Pod.
Yeah.
But just make sure it's an actual app so we can get the notification.
Yep.
And we'll put you in the hat so we can go on the movie date. All of us.
No, it's not a movie date.
I said all of us. You can bring if you out the doghouse and she want to come.
There you go. Lady listeners, I don't want you. I'm not gonna call them hoes anymore. Okay. I just want to put that out there.
On
okay?
episode 17,
Yeah.
he realized he had a
Ain't
daughter.
doing that.
10
Shut
episodes
up. Y'all ain't
later.
on my fucking nerves,
Listen,
man.
he realized he had a daughter that's going to
Y'all,
have
man.
friends.
No.
I hit a button.
No, stop.
I'm sorry,
you hit a
Chip.
button.
I ain't
You know,
mean to hit a
I'm done.
button.
You know, I'm done. I'm retiring that word.
Keep that same energy, Chip.
Nah, I'm retiring that. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry to all
Let's
the,
get it clear. It
female
depends how you
listeners.
use it. Let's just get
Nah,
it clear.
nah,
You know
nah.
what
I
I'm
don't want
saying?
nobody calling my baby no hoe. Say that right now.
It's
Nope.
inevitable.
What? What kind of? I'm ready to go. This ain't a sports
Hey,
podcast.
hey, whoa,
We're talking about sports.
bruh.
What?
Why are you taking my shit,
Oh,
bro?
my bad, big dog.
Dang,
I thought he passed it around.
It's art.
dang, I ain't even
Yeah,
ready
I'm
to
just
close
a
yet.
friend. He said, hold on, wait. I ain't got my closing yet.
I got that fixed.
Huh?
Remember, log on to www.can'tknockthepod.com
Yes.
Yeah.
to cop some merch so you can keep us in business because it ain't free to record here and we need a little help. So I'm gonna just be real. Y'all listen to us because we real. I need y'all. Help me, help you. Or y'all want me
me.
to start a GoFundMe?
Don't do that. Don't
right,
do that.
because I'm still alive.
Yeah, don't do that.
Dude,
Huh?
only dead people get GoFundMes.
That
And remember,
ain't true.
I mean, I know.
They started a GoFundMe for Clemson's mascot. This shit is his uniform is fucked up.
And they
At
better not fund.
halftime, they started
They
a
better not
GoFundMe.
fund no money for that.
Hell no, that's a damn shame though. They need to get
Hey.
their new mascot uniform.
Remember, this ain't a music podcast, but we're gonna talk about music,
Hella music.
hella music.
There's a lot of music.
This ain't a sports podcast, but we're gonna talk about the motherfucking Tennessee Titans.
I knew he was gonna say that.
This ain't a gossip podcast, but we're gonna talk about gossip. And this ain't a movie podcast, but we may talk about movies. Can't Knock the Pod, episode 17.
This episode is brought to you by www.can'tknockthepod.com. Visit there to get your latest merch. We got some cool stuff on there. Can'tknockthepod.com.
Where's the bitches at, nigga?